Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Bank Holiday Monday for you guys. You're sitting there, Bank Holiday Monday. For me, it's a Saturday morning. I thought I'll show you this new project that I've got. This one, unbelievable. It's only a year old, 1 year old, this car. And it's my first EV full electric car on the channel. My first. Obviously we're doing Digger's electric van, but this is my first car that I bought and to fix up. So yeah, incredible. This car is unbelievable. Never thought they'd let me have it, the insurance company, through Copart, but they did. Backs and forwards. They did. It didn't meet the reserve, and they wanted more money. I actually won it for quite cheap, this car. I don't normally do the numbers. You know that. A lot of you guys been watching me. I don't really do the numbers, do I? But I won this car. My winning bid was £2,600, and they wanted £4,400. And I said no. Stick to my original bid. Backs and forwards. Next day, they let me have it. Absolutely in shock I was. So yeah, it's a great car. It is a gamble. Doesn't run, doesn't drive, got no keys. Don't even know the mileage. So it is a bit of a gamble, I've got to be honest, but I thought it was a calculated gamble at that price. £2,600 plus fees, plus delivery. So the fees and the delivery at the door, the car owes me £3,200. £2,300. £3,300. That's what he owes me. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get outside. Let's have a look what we got. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, like I said, it doesn't run, it doesn't drive, we've got no keys, and it's stuck outside the front. So we can't bring it in here, even to start work, even to show you. It's got to be at the front. So let's get into it. I'll show you what we've got. It is an MG4 full electric, 2024 reg. And it's the 51 kilowatt hour battery, and it will roughly do about 185 miles in fully charged. So yeah, which is, I think, kind of about right for these cars really, that I'm looking at and seeing. 185 miles is kind of what they'll do really, apart from, you know, when you start getting into the bigger batteries. I think they do, this is the SE model, and I think they do another version of it, and then it steps up to a bit more mileage. So they do a trophy, MG4 trophy, and they do an MG4 X Power, I think it's called. And I think the top end range one will do about 250 miles per charge or something like that. But, you know, 185 miles per charge is kind of there really for what people need, just to run around town, or just, you know, daily school run, or whatever. You know, it's there. So you can see the damage. It's there. That's where it's got hit. It got hit on the front end. The airbags deployed you know, because of the accident. We've got seat belts deployed. I think that's obviously the reason. Another reason why it won't run is because of the airbags. And this was like the same thing on Digger's van. As soon as you unplugged the airbag, the airbag module, which is under there, as soon as you disconnect it, clear the codes out, it should move. And then you just got to go through the process of changing all the airbags, changing the dash, changing the steering wheel, getting the airbag module cleared, changing the seat belts, and then that'll be the airbag system all reset and back to normal. And then it's a case of doing the repairs on the front end. But it was listed as no keys with this car, but I'm going to show you something in a minute, and I'm going to show you something in a minute that I was completely shocked about when it turned up. But yeah, so this is where obviously the accident was. You can see that it was hit here, hit the crash bar, and then went up. So, you know, this side seems okay. The headlight, even the headlight seems okay, solid. Like the brackets are not broke. All of them are not broke, they're solid. So that ain't moving. That should be good to use, because these headlights are not cheap. The LEDs in this one, full LED system. It's this, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you. See inside there, it says LED lighting system. It's the Chinese. It was made in China. It's an MG, so it's made by Chinese MG company. But yeah, you can see that's where it was. That's where the accident was. That's where it happened. And I've found all the parts. I've got to be honest. Every part for this car I found, and I wanted to do that before bidding on it to make sure the parts were out there, and they were. So, but yeah, what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to put a little bit of power to it by putting the jump pack on there, because that battery is completely dead, flat. I've even tried to charge that battery, it won't have it. So I think what happens is, in these accidents with these electric vehicles, they just zap the life out of the 12-volt battery on these cars. The good thing about this one as well is that the actual motor, the electric motor, is not there. The electric motor is actually in the back of the car. So when it's had a front end collision, it's pretty empty in there. There may be like a heater, electric heater and something on there, or something to do with the heating system, but no motor, no electric motor that normally runs the cars. It's not there. Look at the space between that and that cover. It's just that cover. It's just there's nothing there, which is a good thing really, because you ain't got to worry about the actual electric motor being damaged, or the system being sorted out. There's no charging point here. The charging point's on the side, so it's over here. And then you just unplug that, and you can put a fast charger in there, and then these lights, they light up to tell you the status of it as well. Yeah, which is really, really good. So yeah, it's actually a smart looking car. It's just, it's just all there really. This was loose already, which is quite handy really, I've got to be honest, because this is how you remove the screen. So this screen here, you've got a bolt there. Is that a bolt? Screw there. And then you've got screws on the back underneath that cover. And then that screen comes forward, unclicks, and that's out of the way. It's a pretty straightforward one, this one, I've got to be honest, changing this dash. It's not that hard. So I think we're going to be all right. This centre console's all got to come out. The seats have got to come out. All the trims have got to come off. Seat belts have got to come out because they're all blown. No airbags on the curtain. So no curtain airbags have been deployed, which is a good thing. Yeah, at the minute I can't find no books or paperwork on this one, which is a shame. I think this was a lease vehicle. Someone leased it rather than someone owning it. So a lease company has put it through their insurance company, probably, obviously. But yeah, it's just a full electric car really. And this is the first one. And if this goes well, going to be doing more of these, because they're just a cheap car. It really is a cheap car. Like, recommended retail on this car, they reckon 16 grand. £16,000 they reckon recommended retail on this. Obviously, because it's a Cat S, it's got, you've got to drop it to probably about 11 and a half, maybe 12 at a push. 11,995, I don't know. But I won it, like I said to you, for 2,600 quid. Like, the dash and the airbag kit, That's all going to come to, that's probably the most expensive part at one point, really, I've got to be honest, because that is going to come to nearly £1,000 just for the airbag kit. Steering wheel, dash, seat belts, it's about £1,000. And then you've got all the other front end parts to sort out. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. But we don't know the mileage. We don't know nothing. So basically what it was is that, like I said to you, on the listing, it said, on the keys, it said no keys. It was completely dead, no power, nothing, right? So I thought, right, okay, well, I'll start getting some information. I'll start phoning around. Let me see if I can find someone that can cut me some keys for this car, because it'd just be nice just to see what the bloody mileage is, I've got to be honest. So yeah, that's what I was doing, was getting someone to find out about the mileage. And then I got the car here. I had to get it, we got a forklift, and we had to get it forklifted off the trailer and put it here so we can work on it, this side. This suspension, I think this is good, this side, but look at the condition of these brake calipers. Like, this is only a year old, right? But look at the condition of them. They're like brand new. Like, it is brand new. So mileage wise, I don't think it's done a lot. I really don't think it's done a lot. I'll be surprised if this has done more than 5,000 miles. I'll be shocked and surprised if it has, because these tyres, they're such good condition. The discs and the pads look like they've only just been touched. Look at the paint down there. Look at the paint on top. You know, I really think this is a low mileage car. So let's get back to what was in the car. I haven't even got into the boot yet. It's just locked. It's got reversing sensors. It's got these lovely LED tail lights as well. Really, really nice. And these light up as well. These little red, I don't know if I can show you, little red lines in the tops of the lights. Apparently they light up as well. The other models, the specs, this is the SE model, and they do a trophy model, and they do a X power model with like rear spoilers and, you know, more powerful batteries and long range batteries. So there's, you know, this is kind of the base model of this type of car, the MG4. But it's still a really, really nice looking car, I've got to be honest. I do like it. But yeah, that's where the damage is around the back here, around the corner here. New wing. No windscreen damage, thank God. So the windscreen's good. And we really don't know what's happening over here until we start stripping it down. Do you know what I mean? So at here, I'll jack it up. We'll take the wing off. We'll take the wheel off. We'll take all the bumper, the bonnet, and the crash bar and the slant panel. We'll get all that out of the way just so we can see exactly what is going on, what we need to get. But we do need a complete bumper, the wing, the bonnet, you know, bits and pieces like that, really. But yeah, so what happened was, right, let me explain what I did. So I've got the car forklifted off and put here, right? Started looking around the car, looking to see what's going on, see what's inside. Looked in the back, and there was obviously nothing here like this. It was just, that's all there was just that sitting there like that. So that seatbelt's not gone off because that's not part of it, but these have gone off. These ones at the back here, they're straightened. So I thought what I'd do is I'll have a look in the back by just opening the seat and have a look in the boot. So I did this. Right, this is what I did, exactly what I did. And I thought, oh nice, got chargers in here. So pulled the trims out. We've got the wheel trims. These are the two front wheel trims, which is good. And then we've got the chargers, which I found. I'll show you those. So this is your normal wall charger. That's your wall charger. That goes into the car. MG, obviously. And yeah, that's that one. The other one I found, the other box I found was this. Again, MG. And it's the granny, they call it the granny charger, which is the 3-pin plug that will go into the wall. Brand new this is. Look, not been touched, not been opened, not been used. So that is brand new. They've obviously been using the normal charger, but that's good. And then we have got this other box here, which is first aid kit, basically. And it's come from the lease company. It says lease plan. And it's just a full, you know, first aid kit, bits and pieces, scrapers, screen wash pod. Strange. But yeah, this is where the cars come from, lease plan. We know that as well because it's got lease plan written on the back of the number plate. So yeah, so I found all these bits and pieces. I thought, great, at least I've got some bits. At least we've got the chargers, because believe it or not, this one here, the granny charger, they're like £200 each if you was going to go and buy them in the shop. £200. So, you know, you can see where it saves you money by finding these bits and pieces in these cars. And then I just started looking around, and then all of a sudden I saw the key was sitting right there. The key for the car is sitting right there. But on the listing, they said no keys. So, yeah, unbelievable, really. Let's be honest, finding the keys. Sorry about that, guys. I'd like to cut off there. Just someone wanted a quick chat. So, like I was saying, keys. One key sitting on that parcel shelf up there, and this is God's honest truth, that was up there. I found it. So we should at least get a bit of power. I have tried this already, and I've got power. Well, I've already got a bit of power to it, so I can't do it no further than that, really. But to get power to it, I've got to put the jump pack on it. So let me put the jump pack on it. Let me do it now. Should be able to get it and do it now, quick. Instead of cutting off, cutting on. Let me just do it now, look. Okay, jump pack. Okay, get it on there. Like that. God. That's it. On you get. Okay. Right. As I thought, completely dead. But if I put power to it, the lights come up. The lights come up. So there we go. Power is to the car. It's not going to last, but I can't see the mileage. But it will let me put it in neutral, and it dies. So it let me move it. It let me put it into neutral, and if it didn't recognise the key, it wouldn't have let me put it into neutral. Do you see what I mean? Because the key is here. It identified it. So I think that's the right key for the car. But the battery's so dead that it just won't give me enough power to carry on. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to have to obviously come back to this and see if we can work out the mileage. But I don't know if it's going to give me the mileage until we remove the airbag module, which is you know, causing the system to shut down and fail, basically. But I do think that that is the right key for the car. And it was just it was on the partial shop. I just couldn't believe when I found it. But yeah, this battery is completely dead. 12 volt. We've got these LED lights at the front as well. These all light up. So yeah. Don't know if that's, oh no, it's... See, the indicators are going, I think, because of the crash. It was obviously, because the SOS call must have gone off as well. It's got SOS, crash SOS ability as well. We'll just go around one more time. But... so it won't let me put it in. It will let me put it in park, but won't let me put it in anything else. It's flashing and I can't see the mileage. The mileage should be up here somewhere. But all this is in the way. Again, it just won't have it. So yeah, gonna have to get another battery and see if we can see the mileage. But what do we think, guys, of this MG4? This is going to be a really, really smart car when it's done. And it's a cheap way for people to get into electric vehicles. You know, this is, it's made in China. It's an MG. No one's saying it's anything different. But, you know, most things are made in China. I've got to be honest. People that are using their Apple iPhones, they're made in China. They're just, a lot of things are made in China, guys. And it's got good, really good reputation, this car. It's really got some good reviews. A lot of people like it. And we're going to find out what it's like to drive, because yeah, we are going to get this one back on the road, get it repaired, and see how it goes. So what do we think, guys? Drop me a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, and we will see this and get into this and strip it all down and do a damage assessment very, very soon on this one, because I really don't know exactly what we need to order, what we need to find, and what we need to get. Don't even know if the chassis legs have been damaged on this side. I can't see as if they are, but you just never know. You really, really never know, because all that plastic is hiding it all. So, but we'll get into that. We'll find out what we need. Obviously, we need a headlight. That's all smashed up. They're not cheap, headlights. For a good one, £500 for a headlight is unbelievable. But yeah, it is what it is. At least the parts are out there for these cars, and that was the most important thing, really, is to make sure that the parts are there, and they are. So yeah, it should be good. It should be good, this one. I'm looking forward to it, and it looks smart. Like the actual bumper, the front end, you know, that little wraparound bit there, it looks really, really nice. You've got a lower splitter at the bottom. I think that's a radar. There is radars on this car. So I think that's probably what it is. There's a radar or something there, but I think that plug, that goes into that. But yeah, you know, we'll get into it further down the line. We'll do some more videos on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna really enjoy this one. It's gonna be pretty cool. So what do we think, guys? MG4 full electric, first EV electric car that I'm going to be doing. I'm looking forward to it. It was so cheap, ridiculously cheap, I tell you. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget, guys, drop me a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.